was 6 years old, I was 6 years old when I hit my sister in the face with a golf club. I was 8 years old, I was 8 years old when I pissed my pants at the dog show. And I was 12 years old, I was 12 years old when I cried at my granddad's funeral. And I still remember all the smiles on the faces of everyone as they fell asleep. What are you lie here next to me? 7 turtles and are on my back. 7 turtles, we're not coming back. And I was 8 years old, I was 8 years old when I kissed a girl after school one day. And I was 10 years old, I was 10 years old when I swore I'd love someone someday. And I was 12 years old, I was 12 years old when I punched a dude in the face for giving me shit. Now I'm 25 and I'm still punching dudes in the face for giving me shit. What do you lie here next to me? 7 turtles and are on my back. 7 turtles, we're not coming back. And what do you lie here next to me? 7 turtles and are on my back. 7 turtles, we're not coming back. What do you lie here next to me? 7 turtles and they're on my back. 7 turtles, we're not coming back. And what do you lie here next to me? 7 turtles and they're on my back. 7 turtles, we're not coming back.
I feel so frustrated, and I make it so damn complicated for myself. My world seems like it's deflating. Oh, but I have to smile throughout it for everyone else. Sometimes I wanna fly high up to the clouds, and I just wanna cry, die, and never come down.
curse upon your house, a curse upon your head. Once was lost, bring back the dead. A curse upon your house, a curse upon your head. What was once lost, bring back the dead. Bienvenue, Power Bottoms, and Buenos Tardes. Power Tops. Welcome to Culttober! I'm back! And I have coffee. What's up, Ark? What's up, Jazzy? How are you guys doing? Oh yeah, a whole lot of work was put in. I'm glad you're liking it. Alright. So, first off, we have some links that we need to talk about because this month is a very special month. We have exclamation point not a cult, exclamation point Culttober, exclamation point Culttober merch, and exclamation point Culttober fundraiser. It's all in the title. So basically what we're doing this month, we are gathering every October for our annual Culttober event where we work together to raise money for a good cause and build a wholesome community. Well, as wholesome as I can be, let's face it. And this year, we're raising money for this Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. The mission the mission that we are doing is seeking to advance the principles of the disability rights movement with regards to autism. ASAN believes that the goal of autism advocacy should be in a world in which autistic people enjoy equal access, rights, and opportunities. They work to empower autistic people across the world to take control of their own lives and the future of their common community, and seek to organize the autistic community to ensure their voices are heard in the national conversation about them. Any proceeds we get, I'm here for it. I'm glad you are. Any proceeds that we do make, as you can see up in this bar, go directly to the charity. So, if you do have the ability to donate this month, I'm asking no money goes to me. Don't subscribe to me. Don't give me bits. If you have money, just type in exclamation point cult fundraiser and put any money you have towards the charity. Right there. Perfect. All right. So how's everyone doing tonight? Unfortunately, a hurricane murdered me, as a lot of you have heard. Yeah, that one. Perfect. But I'm back from the dead and ready to do Spooky Month. Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. Gotta get ready for spooky scaries. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Oh yeah, the Culttober merch. Definitely pick up some merch if you can. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I'm playing today. I have a bunch of games lined up for spooky time. But I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do today. I've kind of got 3 in mind. The Mortuary's Assistant we never finished up. There's a game that I saw Rollin playing that looks really fun called In Sound Mind. And last night, Navi recommended something called Growing My Grandpa. I'm not sure if Navi wants to be here for Growing My Grandpa, so I might go ahead and just wait to play that one. So maybe we'll do some more Mortuary's Assistant today. That was a fun game. Also, just let me know that all the audio qualities are good. We don't want anything overpowering anything. I want to see Grow Your Grandpa. I mean, she made it sound really fun, so... But, I don't know. I don't know if she wanted to be here for Grow Your Grandpa. I guess we could play Grow Your Grandpa. Why not? Oh, does this game not full screen? Oh, that's loud. Oh, there it is, full screen. But will it not full screen? Hello? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's kind of go ahead and go over to gameplay, why don't we? And let's see here. Video game. Where's Grow Your Grandpa? Growing Your Grandpa. And we gotta get the audio for it. Is there no audio for it? Thank you. I mean, I could always just desktop it, right? Just desktop volume it and then turn down Spotify. Whoa, still caps my I love your creepy music. So do I. Alright. So let's go ahead and turn it all the way down. What, it's too loud? Ooh. Now there's nothing. Oh, don't. Don't turn it up. You and your caps. What do you want? What do you want? Grow Your Grandpa. Growing My Grandpa. Apparently you only read... Hey, look at that. Hey, Zach. I love the not a cult. Yeah, no, we're doing cult month. How you doing, Zach? Apparently you only read it right when it's in caps. Well, you also need to spell it right. Alright, so we're gonna grow some grandpas today. Would you like to view the tutorial regarding basic game mechanics? Sure, why not? This game is designed to be played with a mouse. The input required of you is based around clicking the mouse button. The right mouse button will change your cursor's image and function. Only when pointing, indicated by the extended index finger, can the player interact with certain menu buttons and prompts. Please click below in the pointing mode to continue. Hey there, Rollin. How you doing? Rollin, you didn't even get to see the fun little starting Scoon screen. I'm still streaming with Yas, but hi. Hi. Oh, wrong one. Boop. Have fun with your stream, Rollin. I love you. Mwah. The second courser mode is indicated by the courser's image featuring a hand extending all fingers. Ah, that one. Haha. Talk to the hand. Okay, so what? I'm assuming. Oh, yep. All right, and then bah. That's it. Okay. Boop, boop. So there's grabby hand. Grabbing them balls. And then there's pointy finger. Pointing at your butthole. In order to expedite the cleaning process, you can use digits 1, 2, and 3 on your keyboard in a row to reposition the trash can. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, no. I've already done that part. Just checking in and about game choice. Duck Season is perfect 1 to 2 hour game. It fits the horror. Oh, trust me. I have so many games planned out. Oh, believe you me. And I'm doing good. How about yourself, bud? Hovering over the small question mark in the top right provides an overlay related to the available configuration. Oh. Yeah, I already know the overlay. I already did that. Thus ends the tutorial. Alright. So many difficult things to do. Week 1. I excused Andre during music class today and spoke with her about her recent string of demerits. It was our first time meeting outside of our quarterly evaluation, and I believe it went well. I can certainly understand Mrs. Richardson's classroom observations concerning Adrian's emotional state. She was, of course, intensely shy when we first met. As I understand it, she is similarly withdrawn in her classroom. Activities and only speaks or acts when she absolutely must. Some things she simply will not do. Instead of participating in mandatory group activities, she will sit alone and accept that she will receive a demerit. Before the meeting, I read Mrs. Richardson's parent-teacher report, which allowed me to estimate some about Adrian's home life. The parents are well educated and come from a prestigious background, but they lack time to properly nurture Adrian. She is often alone, and when she is not, the parents seem to not understand the importance of warmth and affirmation when dealing with someone so young. Having two parents of this reserved and icy temperament exacts an inhibition in a child. The child's imagination is subdued, but only ostensibly, for it eventually finds its way into regular life. I surmised that I would be able to reach out to Adrian by way of make-believe. Oh. How are you liking your new house? You've told me you used to live close by, but it still can be a big adjustment. A new room, a new school. The basement. I like that. The basement? Yeah, well, a lot of cool stuff. Mom and Dad sent me down there. Very good. I've been playing a lot of Bone Lab. About to go play it till I reach 100%. Nice. Do it. Reach it! I'll chat more when you get to the gameplay and out of normal story. Alright. Your mom and dad made you go? Yeah, but there's lots of cool stuff. Well, that's not why they sent me down there, though. Why did they send you down? Fighting. They were fighting. Shouting. I came in to help and they shouted at me. They said go clean up downstairs, so I went. That sounds tough. Do they fight a lot? I want you to experience this. No, well, It's all right, Adrian. Maybe you can tell me more about the basement instead. Okay, well, it was weird at first, the stuff down there, but cool. I found something living, sort of. That's very interesting, Adrian. Please, tell me more. By indulging her in her fantasies and stories, I was able to glean more of an understanding of Adrian's anxiety surrounding her home and parents. The symbols of Adrian's story seemed to carry their own traumatic weight, and her exploration of the basement may very well be a vehicle of the conveyance of her anxiety. Whatever might come of our next meeting, whether she will engage in similar make-believe, I will set down her story here. Adrian's story begins with her delving into the basement with a trash receptacle and a goal of cleaning up. She discovered one of the walls was covered in plastic bags. She went to investigate, intent on tearing away whatever they covered. Oh. Upon removing the plastic trash bags from the wall, she notices their interior lining was covered in glass. Like a window, I offered? No, she said. Like a mirror. Reflecting inwards towards the animal they covered. I'm creeped out. I'm going back to hiding. Come back, Kylie. Join us. Don't be scared. There's room in here for everyone. I gently asked her what exactly this animal was. Oh, so close, Ark. Here is where the material reality of the story took a turn for the explicitly fantastic and imaginary. Upon her discovery of it, at her gaze, it grew, or extended, its shaggy-haired self, hair like the fur of a dog. I offered. No, she said. Not the fur of a dog, nor the hair of her head. It grew out towards her, the animal's hair, reaching out. It was hard, standing almost straight, like the hair of a brush, a bristle. Offered. Yes, she said. She was very afraid at first, but then very curious. I asked her what else was in the room. More things hidden away, she said. Things of Grandpa's as well. First, she found a hidden passage under the stairs. Inside were strange dolls, magic objects, naked, faceless figures. I heard these cryptic utterances and merely nodded. In order to keep the game of make-believe going, I only pressed for details where I thought necessary. The faceless dolls could be a simple metaphor for the anonymity she feels in her own home. The hidden passage, I am unsure of what to make of that. The revealing of the concealed seems to be thematic in her fantasy. The door under the stairs is but one example. The darkness of the shadowy corner unnerves you. You cannot explore here without some form of light. Sees everything and turns around. No, Navi, come back. This is what you wanted, right? Something spooky, something scary. trash pile. Growing Brandpa with possessed Debo. My exact reaction. Looks normal to me. Yeah, exactly. Everything's fine. Everything's normal. Once she removed the panels and found the magical hidden passage, she was very specific about what she took. This is the no normal. It is. Welcome to normal. You open the book. Oh, she found a magic book. A magic doll. A photo of her late grandpa and magic glue. Oh. I'm going to search the closet. Ah. All-purpose glue. Moving you to the bigger TV. Hang on. The new normal. Exactly. Oh, what is this? Papers crudely bound together to form a book. Let's read it. The impetus of this research was the recognition of a particular pattern in fragments of documents related to magic and magico-religious practices. Numerous sources were drawn from commentaries on laws relating to the banning of sorcery and necromancy, compilations of folk charms relating to love spells, hieroglyphics of saints and their encounters with devils. The list spans many centuries and a great distance, from the Levant of the Khazar Khagante and the border of the modern nation-states of Russia and Kazakhstan today. From this paper trail arose a constant account about a certain form of magic relating to the binding of demons to a sorcerer's will, a demon called Heaven of Needles, or the Angel of Needles, was known to be kept best by shamanic keepers or wards who suffer from the face blindness, prosopagnosia, whether by birth or through developmental cause, like a stroke or head injury. It was known to be extremely effective, but terribly dangerous, so much so that it became outlawed several times and was generally a popular scapegoat relating to unexpected death. This nexus of magico-religious meaning-making, sorcery regarding human-related desires, and the history and science of neurological disorders related to the fusiform gyrus is where the subject of this dissertation will reside. I will outline further and then analyze the historical sources I mentioned previously. Then I will go into the neurology of mystic and magico-religious experiences. After that, I will detail my ongoing correspondence with a resident of the Ural Mountain region who is an expert folklorist and keeper of traditions he claims have been passed down through his extended family for generations. Ah, all clean. The space will not be dirty again until next week. A photo of your late grandpa. On the reverse side of the photograph, there is more text. Good luck on your trip to the Urals. Stay warm. Ah, a slouching doll. Its material is rough and coarse. Coffee break. I interrupted to ask what she did with these magical, mysterious materials. Grow Grandpa, she explained plainly, and then without missing a beat, she continued on with her story. Feeling this was a potent symbol, I stopped her again to ask what she meant. Somewhat puzzled, I did not understand. Immediately, she explained slowly. Grandpa lives in the cage in the other room. The cage behind the door. They grow people in the cage. Look at that. A hastily written note. I have repeatedly called your home to no avail, and so I am forced to leave this here for you all. I found William sitting in the corner of the enclosed area, seeming severely concussed. Whiskers was gone, in none of its usual hiding places. I immediately suspected the worst. The project thus must be suspended for now. I am leaving up the usual mirrored coverings. We used to keep the anthropodic void sealed. I have done my best to lock up everything on such short notice. It is a hasty fix, but I will require some time to find a more permanent remedy. I am honestly hoping you do not find this note, as I intended to lock the house down too. I intend to race off to you to retrieve the lockbox keys. Do not worry about William's key. It and the rest of his equipment is almost certainly deep within Whiskers now. I pray you do not enter this room. No matter how it may appear, William cannot be helped, and is only being kept alive as a means of continued predation to the rest of us. I will say once again, no matter what state you may encounter William in, he cannot be helped. I have sympathy for the young man, I truly do. But I found on his person several photos of his late sister, which would imply certain risks he knew he was taking. Our extant research materials have now become possible liabilities, either criminal or professional in nature, so I have stashed them away. I believe I let you all know I might do this if we were ever to experience an event such as this. I hope you all remember what I told you. So long then, Dr. H. Beyond the door in the room, the cage was hidden, concealed in another cloak of inward-facing mirrors. A hidden cage lined with mirrors. It is strange, almost poetic, the elaborate fantasy of self-reflection, concealment, captivity. At the cage, she finally cast her spell. But it was confusing, she confided at first. She took the magic doll, the magic glue, and the photo of her grandpa, and she combined them, and she whisked very hard. I can only assume in this fantasy that next her wish would come true. In what child's story would it not? Boop. Boop. A tangible symbol of intention and desire. She put Grandpa in the cage, assuming that was part of the ritual. She was not clear on how it worked. What precious instructions could she glean from her grandfather's magic book was complicated for her reading comprehension. She wished with all her heart, and then she told me she waited for a while for anything to happen, and after that time, she began to cry. I cried really hard, she said. I wanted Grandpa to be back. I wanted my parents to stop being so mean. And it hurt me. It hurt me wish for Grandpa to come back, for my parents to be different. I could feel it through the walls, and I felt it through it felt me through the air. I asked her what actually she meant. She could only repeat what she said. By this time, lunch was almost over. I said goodbye to Adrian, and she left to rejoin her class. I was left to consider our conversation. I believe the storytelling strategy I must employ was not unfruitful, but I must probe deeper if I can. Not me making a cuddly place on the couch to watch. This is not a cuddly place, Ark. Although I can be sure of nothing, I interpret the impressions I get may begin to help me get an idea of the right questions to ask. Knowledge you acquired this week has given you access to certain topics or keywords you can discuss with Grandpa. I've gained a conversation topic, wish. Consider discussing this when Grandpa emerges. You have also gained the following keyword, shell. Okay. A wish and a shell. Week 2. I need warmth and cuddles, but I'm also... But I'm alone, so I'm gonna cuddle my billion wolf plushies. I met again with Adrian in order to address her emotional outbursts in the past few weeks. It is our second time meeting, and while it is standard practice to have multiple sessions with a troubled student, as I assemble a report for the counseling department, I could not help but think, as we sat down in my office, that Adrian already seemed to show a remarkable change in self-esteem and confidence, and perhaps my and Mrs. Richardson's estimation of her as emotionally disturbed was erroneous. The paralyzing shyness and withdrawn attitude Adrian possessed last week was not entirely diminished, but she seemed to hold herself differently this week. However, this only lasted as long as our conversation pertained to initial introductory pleasantries. When I began once again to ask her about her parents, her feelings regarding her new school and her new home, she quickly lost what new confidence she had gathered up and withdrew again into herself. Shut up, Ark. I don't need your bullshit. Bam. We don't take kindly to grammar Nazis here. When I began once again asking about her parents, her feelings regarding... It's not bullshit, I'm trying to help you with English. Guess what? I don't need your help. When I began once again asking about her parents, her feelings regarding her new school, and her new home, she quickly lost her new confidence she had gathered. Oh, we already read that. So once again, I partook in some collaborative make-believe, but this time I was aided by the fact that I had managed to do some research to Adrian's grandfather, and I had some insight into what she might actually be finding in the basement. Now, this may be overstepping my boundaries some, as a school counseling caseworker, but this was all in the service of making Adrian comfortable and happy in this learning environment. Debo don't need me. Boo. Ark gonna cry. Ark gonna cry. In any case, I was able to dig up information regarding the grandfather by inquiring at the university in town. Not that I make it a habit of sleuthing, but I had suspicion the grandfather was a professor there, or at least some sort of researcher, due to the fact that the newly constructed laboratory on the campus I drive by every day bears his name in memorial. Or was it some sort of anthropologist, or linguist, or neuroscientist? I did not have to dig that deep before the scope of his work became dizzying, and I ran up against the limits of my undergraduate education. But back to the make-believe. Back to the coffee. What is your grandpa like? Is he a smart man? Not anymore, but I'm teaching him. So he's grown a good deal then. You have been feeding him well? Yeah. He is getting bigger, but he has a lot of room in his cage. He's still behind the bars? Well, yeah, he might be able to climb out eventually. There's this vent in the ceiling. Well, perhaps if he climbs out, I could meet him someday. Yeah, maybe. He's not ready to leave. He can't take care of himself. I have to feed him. Pick up after him. Ah, you store the food in your lunchbox. That's nice of you to share. He can almost talk. You cannot speak with him? He doesn't have a mouth. Sort of. But how do you feed him? He has a mouth on the outside, on his shell, or the stuff that is his skin. I'm a little confused. Maybe you can go through a typical day with your grandpa. Okay. I asked her to explain how exactly she goes about growing her grandpa, and Adrian began another tale. According to Adrian, in the week that had passed, much had changed in the basement. The hairy thing that was here before is gone. Oh, seek out food for Grandpa. Gotta find food for Grandpa. I should go see Grandpa first, but I don't have food for him. Why would I wake him without food? It was scary at first, she said. The way he moved, the way the doll's skin covered him. I wanted to interject, but somehow seemed inappropriate. But I kept listening. When I looked at him, she continued, when I think about him, he grows and moves. It's like he's growing for me. So he's growing bigger now? I asked. Yes, she said. Bigger every day. Oh, hi, Grandpa. Oh, I love him. This begins the actual growing part of growing your grandpa. Beneath the doll's burlap skin, the follicles knit together what resembles a proper person, your grandpa. You're in charge of its cognitive development and diet until it's able to sustain itself. Oh. Currently, you are observing Grandpa. Please click the arrow back below for a brief tutorial on duties as caretaker. Okay. Here we can see a variety of options regarding growing your grandpa. Grandpa is very disturbing. I love Grandpa. Feed Grandpa. Acceptable foods eaten. Seek out things for Grandpa. And teach Grandpa. Words taught. Find vocabulary cards to help Grandpa speak. Okay, well. Highlight and red are objectives related to feeding and teaching Grandpa. Important messages regarding Grandpa's recent activities will also appear here. You'll need to find it food and learning material before you can move on to the next week. Some foods will make Grandpa happy, others merely content. Some foods will make Grandpa disgusted to the point of nausea. Learning material is also scattered throughout the basement. Seek out vocabulary cards intended to help teach English and basic anthropodic concept formations. Options highlighted in red are related to navigating through Grandpa's enclosure. The Go to Grandpa option will let you perform all actions directly related to Grandpa, feeding, teaching, observing, etc. Accessing the Study Corner will let you go over any documents you pick up as weeks go by. It's a good idea to learn about the work of the people who last occupied this space. Accessing the Kitchen Corner will let you search for food in the old refrigerator and prepare food for Grandpa if need be. The Help button will play the tutorial. Yeah, I know what a save and exit is. Okay. I'm not a fucking moron. More buttons may not appear depending on the development of Grandpa, so watch out for them. One final note, take care to explore the basement at your own leisure. However, due to the anthropic nature of clutter and trash, different weeks may allow you to find things you had not previously discovered. Good luck. Alright. We'll save. We'll start out at the kitchen. What's in the lower fridge? A nanner? It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Nausea is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes you gotta be sick first to get well. Ah. What is this? It looks edible. Grandpa might like this. Okay. Nothing looks unappealing, so we'll cook him up a banana. Oh, I need something unappealing as well. Okay, fair enough. Then I can't prepare. Study corner. File cabinet. Cashews. Ooh. Delicious. An account of an acquisition. It was said to pass from one family of stepped people to another, but pressed on in its ultimate origin. Somewhere to the south, coiled in a bowl covered in incantations, buried upside down by a graveyard, a common late antiquity demon trap. The keeper, an elderly man in failing health, was ready to expound on and on about the dangers of the organism, but when I asked more pointed out questions about the history of its acquisition, I was given curt responses that had a way of circling back to vague warnings. Okay. Linguistics model. Grandpa. Aha. He can learn Grandpa now. What do we got going on? Oh, nothing? You remove the taped down fabric to reveal the cabinet's wooden bottom. Oh. A note regarding cleanup procedures. To my colleagues, I don't mean to be overly severe in tone, but Dr. Hart's work is very important, and the material we are working with is potentially very dangerous. I will be handing out a copy of this note as a reminder to everyone. I am not trying to single any particular persons out, but we all have misconceptions about the nature of this project from time to time. With that out of the way, here are some things to keep in mind. The active growth must be thoroughly terminated via the correct procedures at the very least 4 weeks after dormancy is interrupted. It doesn't matter what you've done or haven't done regarding tests or procedures, or how much of the anthropotic vacuum has been disrupted, or are not to go beyond 4 weeks at this point. A step-by-step guide to termination has been posted by an enclosure wall. Please, please, please do not place the educational posters over the posting. Do not disrupt the anthropotic vacuum without Dr. Hart's prior consultation and approval. In case any emergency where the vacuum is disrupted, put on your equipment and begin the lockdown procedure. Make an extensive note of when and how the breach occurred. If you find the habitat empty, page Dr. Hart immediately, but do not attempt to speak with anyone else. This thing can get very smart. I'm sure you're all well aware from the stories we learned on our acquisition trip. The greatest caution should be used when dealing with a potential aggressive mimicry scenario. Please seek me out if you have any more questions. Biohazard bin. No. Oh, I guess it wouldn't let me read that one. Okay. Okay. Oh. The researcher will seal off enclosure bars, ensuing minimal gas leakage during the later fumigation process, and then retrieve the burn barrels and place near the enclosure. Allow at least 48 hours of time where the current growth cycle experiences no human-related stimuli. Do not enter the enclosure area nor any part of the basement. Ideally, you will not be on the grounds at all. After 48 hours, 2 researchers will enter the basement wearing their assigned mirror masks, mirror apron, and powered air purifying respirators. The researcher will use the vent system to fumigate the enclosure area, wait 30 minutes, and then use the fan system to ventilate the enclosure. Keep the fans running during steps 3 and 4. Re-enter the enclosure area wearing your assigned mirror masks and apron. The organism may or may not be in complete dormancy. If it is not in full dormancy, be assured that its capacity to act against you will be greatly diminished. With your assigned powered drills, quickly remove the enclosure bars needed to access the organism. Put them aside for later reinstallation. Put the organism into the burn barrel. Incinerate the organism thoroughly. Wait for any smoke to be properly cleared by the fan system. Turn off the fans. One researcher will retrieve the nucleus from the ash and place it in the mirror box. The other researcher will sift through the ash and place the other substantial remains in the biohazard bin in the room outside of the enclosure area. The bin is locked for safety purposes. The code is 323245. The researchers will fill out the termination form and leave it for the doctor. 323245. I'm going to forget that. We did the study corner, we did the kitchen. We're gonna teach Grandpa. Would you like to view the tutorial before you start? Sure, why not? This brief tutorial will go over teaching Grandpa pronunciation and vocalization. The vocabulary word you picked will appear at the top left corner. In the bottom right corner will be a pentagon that is divided up into 8 sections. A section of pentagon will be highlighted briefly, and the notification sound will play, and soon another section will be highlighted. You will control a small round icon that sits above the pentagon using your mouse. The ball and constantly in the limits of the pentagon. The goal is to keep your icon over the highlighted area and move in the area changes sections around the pentagon. Example, or when you hold left click above the correct highlighted area, the icon will start to vibrate, along with the stimulated voices vocal cords, and the current letter of the word that you begin will begin to turn red. Keep holding over the highlighted section and adjust your icon as it changes place. Soon the letter will become fully red. After every letter becomes red, Grandpa will proudly pronounce the word to you, and it will be considered learned. Teaching Grandpa these words will accelerate its cognitive development and lead to further breakthroughs in general intelligence. Sure. You approach the small window. Oh. Okay. Deep within Grandpa, strange membranes phonate confidently. Ah, good job. Do you need a new prescription? Shut up, Ark. You want it timed out again? We'll make it more than 1 second next time. How's that feel? Having completed the lessons, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module card, and the notes were written by administrators of the past. Yeah? I never said I wasn't rude. Get used to it. Happy Halloween, buddy. You wanted me back from the dead, didn't you? Grandpa, part of vocabulary and vocalization module E81 family. General pronunciation comments. Usually trouble with articulation, voice thin and raspy, possibly underdeveloped larynx. Module comments. See below. I'm asking a legitimate question. Sniffs and offended. Oh, you gonna cry? I'm being legitimately rude. You gonna cry? Sniffs and offended. Go cuddle your wolf. We have done several sessions of what we are calling familiar relatation simulation. I and a co-researcher sit in the chairs opposite the enclosure. We are wearing the usual masks, and we begin to act out a scene mostly through improvisation that might roughly resemble a kitchen table conversation between the immediate family. Play the game, you nerd. Oh, suck my dick, you dick sucker. Just for that, I'm going to take a break and drink some coffee. I'm not going to play the game. You don't get shit after the game. After the game, I'm taking a nap. Repeated trials would reveal, although other simulated conversations was purposefully vague and unspecific regarding persons and identities, we would only address each other as brother, father, sister, etc., etc. It soon became apparent the encoded information and associations we unconsciously drawn upon when having and speaking these words was being picked up on by Whiskers and its psi-type field of reception interpretation of brain-mind events, semantic content. You told me suck you dick. I said maybe after the game. You said no. Guess you ain't getting a BJ then. I know, right? My hand would do a better job than your mouth anyways. What the duck? Why quack costs money? Because you don't get anything for free, Alex. Welcome to hell, Alex! No free quacks for you anymore. Happy Halloween. Repeated trials would reveal, although our simulated conversations was oh, we already read that. As soon as the simulation ended and we left the enclosure area, William let me know. Truly the scariest outcome. That's not what I thought it would be. Debo's alive. Hello, Rachel. As soon as the simulation ended and we left the enclosure area, Rachel let me know. William let me know that the whiskers was almost certainly drawing from encoded memories of his late sister, mapping out exactly what regions and centers of neuroactivity are incepted by the psi-type fields will take extensive neuroimagining that we do not have at this site. Currently, we only have the less precise portable equipment. However, our experiences so far are eerily in line with folk knowledge and folk explanation regarding that beings access to desires, and we can begin to infer it has access to certain portions of the limbic system and the ventral temporal cortex. I think he looks more handsome as usual, but he's still rude. You gonna cry? Sounds like you've changed. What the fuck skin is that? It's the skin that has no more blood. What skin is it, Rachel? You stepped away from the bars and store the module card at the document table. Can I go back to the study corner then, I guess? Well, no, because I looked at everything. Oh, I can search other places though, right? Yeah. Looks like the Crow. So you're telling me I'm gonna get shot on scene? Oh. Corroded battery. This isn't really food. Grandpa might eat it, however. Hello. Ah. Teach Grandpa to say hello. Bulbous growth. Something appears to be growing from the wall. You take a closer look. Oh, a pulsating sac. I love it. The slimy membrane that is its skin seems to contain something. It might be able to open with a blade. Oh, we need to find a blade. I sure do want to find a blade. The darkness of the shadowy corner unnerves you. You cannot explore here without some form of light. Cabinet? This basement gets so dirty all the time. I'm impressed. Blueberries. Looks edible. Grandpa might eat it. Oh no, a ghost. You got me. You got me, Ark. I'm very scared. Should I say, oh, wait, I can do it better. Oh no! Is that better? Before we begin, he had all of us cover our faces completely. An earthenware pot was, and on the inside, as we stole brief glances at it, we could see the interior was inlaid with mirrors. Gave it small pieces of dough, spoiled food, chicken feed, keeping it content. Leroy Jenkins. The keeper gestured towards the small bag where the food composted and told us to be careful not to feed it any meat. I asked if the rotting food was enough to sustain it. However, it might get nutrients from any of this. The keeper regarded me seriously and said it did not matter what it was fed. The act of feeding itself was what mattered. The act of feeding flesh is another act, however. He then gave me another series of grave warnings regarding not keeping any animal-derived foods near me, where I might be killing it. It was pretty funny, wasn't it? We just did top drawer, bottom drawer. The doll face creeps me out. I love that doll face, though. Hold on. Wait a minute. No. That one? Which one? That one? Which doll face? Oh, just in general. Faces. They're adorable. Fiberglass. Grandpa might like some fiberglass. Ooh. Ooh, a little doll. We can make grandma. Yeah? Ark's trying so hard. A simple paper doll. This might be useful in the construction of magical symbols. It is for Grandpa. Did that scare you? Well, you got Rachel. I just want all the new alerts. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I don't have a blade. Shit. I got glue. Let's teach Grandpa hello. Hi, Grandpa. Deep within Grandpa, strange membranes phonate confidently. Hello. Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module card and the notes they're written by administrators of the past. Hello. General pronunciation, sloppy articulation. Module comments, see below. We have already encountered Oh, Babadook. I was like, which one is that? We are already encountering some difficulty as Whiskers subjectively is so much determined by a diverse and dynamic array of influences. It attempts to mimic the thoughts and desires it passively incepts, and these imitations go on structure the basis of its identity. Only later in Whisker's growth cycle does it begin to form an identity, or identities, that are coherent and capable of resembling a sane, rational human being when engaged in conversation. One must imagine how hard it would be to converse with someone who is not yet oriented in one particular way towards who or how they are, because they might have 20 different honest answers to those questions, all of them mixed and muddled together. Because of this, we have started with the basics of conversation: greetings, paintings, identifying one way or the other, forming questions, etc. For a second, I actually did think, I forgot about the realistic knocking. I actually thought somebody was at my window for a second. I looked over and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then I was like, oh no, realistic knocking, of course. That's a really good one. I mean, you didn't scare me. I just looked out the window. There's a difference between got him. There's a difference between, is somebody actually at my window since it's open? Or, oh no! No, buddy, I'm sorry. You didn't got him. There's a whole big difference in got him. You know what a got him is? A got him is playing a loud noise and you're like, oh, I almost spilled my drink! Ah, my drink! Got him. Oh. Fucking clip it then if it's so funny. I mean, your streams aren't worth sitting at my computer, so I can't clip them because I'm on mobile. Got him. Because of this, we have started with the basic conversation: greetings, partings, identifying one another, forming questions, etc., etc. You don't be sorry for lurking. Enjoy the lurk, Rachel. Love you. You can click. You can't do a good clip on mobile. No. If you're clipping, you clip. I will delete mobile clips because you can tell a shitty ass mobile clip versus a good on the computer clip. You can clip on mobile, but they don't give you like any options. You literally get what it gives you. Yeah, wow. It is fortunate Whisker's current growth has developed a more accurate human mouth simulation. Hello was a bit of a challenge in the previous growth, as it has failed to develop an adequate organ to act as a human tongue. You step away from the bars and store the module card at the document table. Time to feed Grandpa. You hungry, buddy? Sure, why not? First, you will need to select an item from the lunchbox. Click the lunchbox in the bottom right corner. The contents of the lunchbox will be displayed. Select an item from the lunchbox. Doing so will fill your hand with the item. Note that any food can be put back in the lunchbox by clicking the lunchbox with a full hand. Don't you yawn at me, I'll yawn at you. You bore me, Ark! I'm yawning at you specifically. Oh. Before Grandpa can be fed, it must judge the food by smell. However, hover your hand above Grandpa's olfactory bulbs. If Grandpa is pleased, it will allow you to feed it. Most foods Grandpa will accept. However, getting Grandpa to consume other things requires some culinary deception. When Grandpa is willing to be fed, hover your hand over its mouth and click. Grandpa will then consume the food. Good luck on feeding Grandpa. I'm gonna feed it a battery. Battery. If Grandpa's enticed by the smell, click on Grandpa's nostrils left of its mouth. Is this its nostril? Like... Here, we'll try an actual food. Oh, it's down here. It was sufficient. Perfect. Now let's try the meal. Oh, you don't like the artificial smell, do you? You know what? I'm gonna feed it to you anyways. I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Oh, you can only... Oh, okay, I can still do it again. Hold on. So we're gonna go to the kitchen. What? What do you mean? I have lettuce and... What? I can't prepare cashews? Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. Lettuce is very soft. What do you mean lettuce isn't soft? What kind of fucking lettuce are you eating? Blueberries? Flaky and my ass. There are no stone-like... What? Stone-like exterior? Suck my ass. Bullshit. Weekly summary. Language. Cool. Ugh. My back hurts. Here, I'm gonna grab my mic so I can sit back for a minute. Okay. Mrs. Richards approached me the other day in order to remark on Adrian's development. She noted how much more at ease she appeared when called upon in class, or when we asked to participate in group exercises. I told her I had seen this change happening as well, and that as much as I would like to take credit for it, I could only guess dimly at what might be reshaping her attitude. You didn't try talking to Grandpa? Yeah, fuck Grandpa. Why would I talk to my grandpa? He's dead. Whoa, excuse me? Why did it click me out of the game? Mrs. Richards posited as it was perhaps Adrian's family moving into their grandfather's property that caused the change. It apparently is in the country, in a wooded area, full of wide open spaces and far from bustle and noise of the city. The grandfather, Dr. Jacob Hart, had jointly purchased the land in the university he was employed with and began constructing what he was intending to be a satellite campus for the burgeoning psychological anthropology program he had a hand in establishing. Ugh. Only one building ever ended up being constructed after Dr. Hart died in a car accident when driving back from the property one day. Eerily, almost at the exact same time, a grad student who was assisting Dr. Hart in some sort of project at the property vanished without a trace. The property sat in disuse for years, as it was tied up in illegal battles between Dr. Hart's next of kin, the university, the vanished grad student's family, and the other students Dr. Hart was working with. Eventually, the case was settled out of court. Only recently did the property fall in the possession of Adrian's mother. Oh, fuck. When's that coffee kicking in, am I right? Obviously, I was not going to relay this whole tragic story to Adrian, who, for all I know, believes her grandfather is still be living in the basement of his home. Besides, I thought she might already know all of this. You know, I've realized, because I set up a timer alert in my chat, and I realize it's not going, and that actually kind of pisses me off, so I'll have to figure that out at some point. Oh, well, I missed that. Fuck me, I guess. Unless I can... Nope, can't go back. Cool. I determined perhaps the storytelling she was and continues to engage in should not be encouraged by me, or at least not in the way I went in before, where I made active inquiries into her strange fantasy of a semi-sentient ball of skin. Is it? No, it's through Mix It Up. What's up, Berserker? How you doing? When I saw Adrian, I did not bring up her grandpa or ask questions about his growth. Adrian could not stop talking about it, however. I had no choice but to weather her bizarre and enthusiastic effusions about her new best friend. Adrian, maybe we can talk about something else. I'm not sure I'm following you exactly. He's gotten so big. He has so many whiskers that come out, and I can see them move around when I think about him. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm so happy Grandpa's back, and he's so much cooler than Mom and Dad. Once again, for what it's worth, I have put down the story she told me as best as I could. Adrian once again told me about growing her grandpa. Nice try, Ark. God damn it, now I have to actually sit back in an actual position. I'm a lurk while I wake up and stuff. No problem. Enjoy your wake up lurk, Berserker. Nothing? Oh wait. Kiwi. It looks edible. Hey, I wonder if it's soft. Still a bulbous growth. Is a kiwi soft? Half of an ancient... Nope, it's an ancient kiwi. The ancient kiwi, guys. And then, yeah, it's dark over here. Don't eat the ancient kiwi. God forbid. You can have some soft kiwi. You realize how old a kiwi would fucking have to be hard? Nothing. Oh, hey, look, it's your favorite drawer, Ark. Look at all these cute little doll heads. Look at that sad one. Fucking dolls. life. Okay. A potato. Hey, look it. I wonder if it's a soft potato. We got a soft potato? Oh, hey, look at that. The potato's soft. How the fuck? We have an ancient kiwi, but a soft potato. Wait, I'm sorry? Is that a new bulbous growth? Oh, there's more than one bulbous growth now. That's fun. Because it grew there? What, the potato grew there? Still wouldn't be soft. Like, compared to a kiwi? Indecision. Kitchen. What we got in the fridge? Oh, hey, look, a pear. Oh, hey, look, a strawberry. Oh, I clicked out of the game. Prepare food. Oh, hey, look, we have 2 soft foods. An insulated potato. And a battery pear. Delicious. Study corner. Oh, we already did that. How does this place get so disgusting every fucking week? Like, every place is filled with trash. And apparently, like, a pile of shit. Nothing. 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 Oh! What? Huh. I'm not reading all that lore. Hey, Grandpa. You hungry, buddy? Oh, it's okay, Grandpa. Here. Got a potato. Oh, what? You refuse? Eat a fucking strawberry then. There. Three things have to be eaten this time? Oh, man. Jesus Christ, Grandpa. I didn't poison you, Grandpa. Just eat the goddamn food. There. Whoa. Hey, Yas! We got a fucking raid. Hey there, Yas. Welcome on in. Can somebody that isn't Yas shout out Yas? Killer Clowns, yes. You're a sight to behold. I mean, I'm beautiful. Thank you, Rollin. Everyone in here, I mean, I think most of you in here were already coming from Yas, but the Killer Clown. Oh, I know Killer Clowns is coming out next year. I've already got it pre-ordered, not pre-ordered, but in the wish list. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Halloween month. I'm Depot. I'm back from the dead. Yo, the slash shout out works? What do you mean? What do you mean slash shout out? Oh, the shout out was given? That's what you mean? Oh, nice. We're playing a game called Growing My Grandpa. It was suggested to me. Yeah. But it's a weird one. I'm not really 100% certain, but Grandpa, we just fed Grandpa a battery. Grandpa grunts in appreciation and locomotives towards its favorite corner. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and teach Grandpa how to talk. Hey, Grandpa. Teach Grandpa. We're going to teach him the word life. Come on, Grandpa, you can do it. Ah, thank you. Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the module. Wait, it let me... Wait, I could examine his vomit? Hold on. What are you talking about? Oh! What? A key. I know where that goes. Ah! I'm gonna take my wet key. It's midnight, so I need a raid and run, but I'll be lurking. No problem, Yas. I appreciate you trusting me with your people. You brought them to the dark side of Twitch. Where's the hell was that drawer? It's a cabinet, right? Thank you for mentioning that. I didn't even notice that, Oh, it popped open. Oh, what do we got? A photo of your mother as a young woman. What else we got here? Just the photo of Mom? Alright. Can I feed Grandpa the photo of Mother?
It's showtime.
But, Yas! No! Don't waste your money on me! Give it to the cults! Don't waste your money on me, you fool! I love you, but don't waste your money. Put it to something good. Teach Grandpa. What else are we teaching? Indecision. Ooh. It doesn't like this word. Oh. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa. We almost got it. There we go. But I have a shiny Founder's badge here. I mean, you're right. But you would still have Founder's badge. You just would have to wait until next month that Founder's badge. You don't, like, lose it just because you're not subscribed. Okay, coffee's gone. That was a lot of coffee. It's like the instant gratification. Alright, fair enough. However, I still say you should have spent your money somewhere better than me. Like the Not a Cult. There you go. See, Ark gets it. Ark understands. Alright. Indecision. We are introducing the latest growth of Whiskers to more subtle social cues and testing its ability to judge mental states of participants in conversation. The semantic content that flows to Whiskers via the psi field is still becoming muddled and slipped without distinction into conversation, although intention of instilling in it a solid theory of mind will perhaps make it begin to understand that we do not know what it knows or know what we are without our control sending to it. Oh, I'll be donating later in the month. All right, good. Fair enough. One would think a theory of mind seems to develop as part of its mature process. In order to hunt sapient beings, it must be able to deceive them. In order to deceive, it must be able to make certain metacognitive judgments. For example, if their deception appears to be working, or how one ought to be deceived. Night, Yas. I'll see you in 15 minutes. But for real, go get some sleep. Love you. We may never see it develop a theory of mind anytime soon, as Dr. Hart was disallowed a cycle of Whiskers growth to live into the beginning of maturity. Alright, so what? I can talk to him, you were talking to? Observe him? Oh, attempt to communicate. Grandpa ascends to your request. It approaches the bars and begins to unknit its skin. Oh, hello, Grandpa. The inner Grandpa, though still not fully formed, is revealed. It may be fruitful to speak with it, if it can respond. Oh, hello, Grandpa. Ask about Wish. Sure. Grandpa still struggles somewhat to speak, due to its underdeveloped tongue, mouth, and jaw. However, it managed to rasp out an answer. Hunger is not enough. On the walls of the cave, the Auroch can be hunger transformed. Desire is fulfilled by pain. Your grandpa does not have right words right now. I can only say I love you. Love is not enough, though. Desire is not enough. Project it outwards. Make it true to yourself. It will only be in symbol. Then it will be enough. For me and for you. Ask about language. Still struggles to speak. Grandpa is old. My lives were easier before I made myself to speak and before you made clothes to wear and obeyed to rules. Satan! How are you doing, Maddie? Your grandpa remembers. I have learned much in many lives and deaths. Keep speaking with me. I love talking with you and learning from you, and it helps your grandpa so much. Soon I will be everything you would like me to be. What biohazard bin? Just popping in while I have reception. I definitely thought you said just pooping for a sec. I may randomly disappear. Alright, have a fun pooping in. They kept putting me in a box, sleeping, and then set a light. And then in a box in the corner, in the darkness. Most of you couldn't read then. The scribe came in and wrote what everyone said. They wrote on strips of bark with thin reeds. No, it was not that. It was a paper posted somewhere. It had words to open the box. It was half dead in the box. The part of me that dies was put there for a long time. Poopin', poppin', potato, potato. Fair. That part of me. And other things they threw in. A refuse pile. Papers they discarded. Okay, bye, Grandpa. What do I do with the letter? "3 hours to go, yikes. Mom? I don't know what that's supposed to do, but I have it now. Can I show you the picture of Mom, Grandpa? No? Goodbye. Teach Grandpa. Nope. Oh, I didn't even look. Grandpa doesn't want Mom. Alright. Fine. Fuck you, Grandpa. Weekly summary. Too late. Too late. Already saved. You should have been quicker. I don't care about his shell. I hate shells. Oh, hey, week 4. So the game's like almost over. I did say it earlier. I wasn't paying attention to you. The time I have to spend compiling an evaluation on Adrian is almost up, and I still can't say what I make of her changes in mood. It is, of course, the case that children of Adrian's age are nowhere near finished, learning and growing. I may have to simply be happy that Adrian is able to improve her attitude. However, something in the odd and occasionally grotesque story she continues to bring up to me still strikes me as meaningful. How has your week been, Adrian? Grandpa's almost ready. He's almost finished. Well, sort of. Oh, I clicked out. Cool. Cool. He's almost as big as his shell now. He has a face, he can talk pretty well, and almost has legs. I see. As before, I have put down the story she told me as best as I could. Once again, Adrian told me about growing her grandpa. Back to actually sitting like this. Ah, fuck it. Trash pile. Soap. Just don't feed him meat? I'm gonna feed him so much fucking meat. Grandpa loves meat. Like the gremlins? No, gremlins or don't feed them after midnight. They can have meat. See, now you're just lying. Meaning. Debo arc? No, it's not a Debo arc. I am just Debo all the time. Moogle. How are you doing, Moogle? Oh, hey, it's Ark's favorite cabinet. Oh, no. Dolls. Bar. If you feed him meat, it's like feeding him after midnight. Well, I like gremlins, so I'm gonna feed him after midnight, after meat night. Oh, hey, another bulbous growth. Cool, they're showing up everywhere. Absolutely exhausted from packing and moving. Oof. Well, hopefully you're almost done with that. Is this meat? Oh, it's flatbread. Fuck. Put some meat in some flatbread. Have a good time. Fuck you, Debo. Dolls are creepy if they look like humans. Maybe humans look like dolls. Did you ever think of that? You fucking nerd. in my new place now. Just need to unpack. Ooh. That's the worst part. Because you're already so sick and tired. Oh, mushroom. You're so sick and tired of everything that you just did, and then you have to unpack, and it's like, I don't want to do all this. Fuck this noise. Hey, Grandpa. Jackfruit. Well, that's meat, right? I didn't even find any meat. What is this bullshit? I haven't found any knives. I haven't found any meat. I haven't found a flashlight. I'll be taking the week off to settle in and unpack, so hopefully I can chip away at it. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. Get it all nice and finished. Nothing. Cool. Nothing. Cool. Boop. Nothing new. Cool. What's the premise of this game? You're growing your grandpa. You know how it goes. Oh, hey, Grandpa. You want Mom? Just take the fucking mother. Nothing new? Okay, cool. If I tell Debo I'm taking a week off, he tells me to get back to work and make him some more money. Exactly. Now get back to fucking work, Ark. Hey, Grandpa, I got you some soap. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. You got a flashlight on the floor now? I just want to look at... Oh, hey, Grandpa. Oh, you're dead. Scissors. Scissors. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I don't have a blade. I need to play this? Do it. Play it. Do it right now. Oily cavity, a powerful smell of rot arises, and many small increate beings lay motionless and dead. However, you just barely hear the near silent slithering of something, or maybe, is it just your imagination? Ooh, it's slimy sounding. That's fair, Moogle. It is only like $5 though. I mean, I know you're still broke, but it's not an expensive game, just so you know. Oh, hi, friend. Oh, flesh. Little friends. Find the other bulbous growths. Yeah. The more you say don't do it, the more it just makes me want to do it, though. Oh, hi, friend. See... Wait a minute. That's the only reason why you said don't do it? Because you're scared? Ark! You were over here, I thought you were like giving inside information like, oh, don't do this. You're just scared. You're scared. I'm feeding him so much fucking meat now. I was over here thinking you were helping, but it was really, I don't want little girl to die. It was all your thing. You were like, you were fucking scared. Please don't feed him meat. I'm scared. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. You want mother yet? Let's talk to him. Attempt. No? Teach Grandpa. I don't care what the notes say. Grandpa loves me. Oh, I'm not holding the button. I was wondering why nothing was happening. Yeah, I don't care about science. Fuck science. And fuck the person that only cared about being scared. It's spite now, Ark. I don't even care about science when it comes to spite. Navi's just been sitting here. Just like, fuck science. That's a quote. If a scientist tells you to do a certain thing, tells you that a certain thing is super dangerous, would you still do it? I told you. It's fucking... You turned it. I wasn't going to, because I thought you were here helping. I've been in and out of sleep. I thought you were over here helping, but it was just because you're a fucking little scaredy cat. I thought you were giving me helpful tips. You're like, here, remember, if you feed him, he might get sick, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Oh, thanks for the helpful tips. Don't feed him meat. It's because I'm scared. No, Ark, you told me my lemon meringue is gross? Ark, how dare you? Wow. I wanted your lemon meringue, Navi. I'm assuming it's a different one because, you know, that was like months ago, but I'd still take it. Oh, hey, it's Rollin. Oh, that's right. I'm streaming at a different time. Rollin's awake. Yeah, I know you made one in July. Oh, the one that you made in July is the one... Ark's like, July meringue, gross. Alright, Grandpa, here. You want to talk yet? Not until you eat? Alright, no problem. Guess what, Grandpa? I got something for you, bud. I got so much for you. Oh, he loves the smell. He loves the smell. I would gobble Chan's meringue. Me too. I mean, what? It may be worth taking a look after the feeding. Knowledge you have recently acquired has given you access to new conversation topics with Grandpa. Proboscis. Grandpa! Oh, you don't want any more flesh? Alright, Grandpa. There you go, bud. With a sudden lurch, Grandpa empties his stomach onto the floor. Oh, all right. What did you drop for me? I gotta get it out of my system before I meet you. I know. Rollin's like, Rollin, you going crazy, dog. Rollin, you so crazy. Examine proboscis. Your motion to Grandpa to approach and point to the thin protuberance. Grandpa slightly ambles closer to the bars and fully extends it towards you. Look at the little proboscis. Hey, Grandpa. A minuscule needle extends from its tip. There appears to be one more thing you must give, if only for the sake of property. You want some blood? You want some blood? Here you go, Grandpa. Take some blood. Grandpa has appreciated your blood offering. It will receive a symbol or totem from you now, although only one per offering. Aunt said there's 6 people staying at the Airbnb. Hey, yo, that's an orgy right there. As the blood-fed proboscis retracts back into the folds of fabric, you step away from the bars. Aha! Flashlight! See? Feeding him was a good thing. I'll be back, Grandpa. Oh, book waste bin. Huh? Oh, shit. What was that number? Ark. It's all on you now, buddy. You were the only one here. What was that fucking number? Oh, another paper doll. No human stuff? Shit. So we got a paper doll. While we wait for Ark, we'll just hang out for a little bit. And this is a good time to say, remember guys, we have a few commands. We have exclamation point, not a cult. It is in your notes. No, it's on you now, buddy. We have exclamation point, not a cult, exclamation point, Culttober. We have also the Culttober merch and Culttober fundraiser commands. My notes. What are my notes? Where are my notes? I think I remember fucking... It was so long ago.
There's nothing that can stop you. It'll be over soon.
I know it was early on. Three, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. Three, 2, 3. Aha! photo of your father as a young man.
but there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, hey.
You see, when he's determined to get you,
Okay.
there's nothing that can stop him. I'll just wait. Let him come.
Grandpa's accepting totems.
It'll be over soon.
Oh. You approach the bar and hold out the father symbol you created. Grandpa's spine quickly reach out and envelop the doll before drawing back. The doll quickly vanishes within the folds of Grandpa's skin. Constructing and then offering your father's image to Grandpa, symbolically satiated by blood, instills in you a concrete sense of completion. Grandpa gives you a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within your mind the ritual transformation of your desire. Although Grandpa must receive both a mother and father totem before the fulfillment of your wish is assured. Well, guess what, Grandpa? Hold on first. You still hungry, bud? You look like you're still hungry. Here, bud.
It'll be over soon.
It'll all be over soon. Gotta go. Love you, BBs. Have a good one, Rachel. Love you. You still hungry? Here, some flatbread. Yeah. He's so happy. Oh, no, don't exit. I wanted to save. It says explore the basement. I think I did everything, though. So, you want to talk, Grandpa? Enjoy chat. Enjoy chat. Enjoy chat. Talk to him, yes. Grandpa ascends to your request. It approaches the bar and begins to unknit its skin. Hi, Grandpa. The inner Grandpa, still not fully formed, is revealed. It may be fruitful to speak with it if it can respond. Oh, hi, Grandpa. You look so much better. Can you actually talk about Wish now? Oh. Grandpa loudly clears his throat. Oh, hey, it looks like Dad. Ah, you're asking me about your wish. When you wished for me to come back, that's when I knew I would. Your desperation was strong, and your wish for your parents, well, if you give me what I want, I will give you what you want. See? You know I love you. I am for love. I'm for you, whatever you want, and I love you just as much as you love me. But desperation and love is not enough. People deep down know they can't get what they wish for without some transformation. There is something that sits at the root of everyone's soul that understands the separation between them and eternity. You may desire something, but you know you will not get it without some movement on your part. Hydrate? Alright. Oh, that's 11 o'clock. That gives me a reason to actually also take my morning drugs. Morning drugs. Morning drugs. Grow your grandpa, yeah. Morning drugs. Alright. So it is not enough just to wish, which you know will not work. You must wish a little more to transform your intentions into something might fruitify, or for desire to become reality. Welcome in, Sniper. Are you asking me about my shell? Oh, well, you see, I like to have something to grow in, something shaped like a person. It just helps to have something surrounding me when I don't have skin. My whiskers do the growing. My whiskers? Yes, you know, the hairy little things. I am a part of it, and it is a part of me. However, my whiskers are what you heard, are what heard you wishing for me to come back. And so, they went to work in the shell you provided. The shell also helps you envision me as what you desire. You have such a nice imagination. If I weren't in my shell, you'd have my whiskers exposed and knitting together my face. That might interrupt the feedback loop of my reading your desires, and then acting upon the desires I have read, and then once again reading your reactions. We wouldn't want to that interfered with. The material of the doll you put down is good fit. It's not the most comfortable, but it's quite flexible, and thankfully, my shell was able to adjust nicely to my growth. Let's hear what you feel about that. I believe it's locked up. I heard them punch in the code many times as they placed part of burnt up dying self into the bin. They often forgot what the code was and had to go check the wall where they always taping sheets upon sheets of information. So much so that new papers would cover the old. What do you think you would find in there? I found a picture of my dad. Well, perhaps something they did throw trash inside from time to time. Bits of paper and so forth. I remember seeing a man who looked quite like me. His daughter had given him a photo of her new boyfriend. Ah. He threw it in the bin in disgust and joked with one of his colleagues. It may still be there, for all I know. Well, no, actually, you ate it. You ate it, Grandpa. Ugh. Let's talk about the little friends. Ah, you're asking about my little friends? Well, yes, they come from me. They grow around me in pockets of flesh and protoplasm. Think of them like dreams, maybe. I'll explain. Have you ever had a dream? Have you had a dream that a dream... It only works on my eyes! I like that. It only worked on my eyes. That was really cool. Have you ever had a dream that was sort of like a bunch of people, places, and events you experienced all mixed together and jumbled up? It's a sorting through and disposing of the refuse of the mind. Be mean to me? Oh no. You don't want that, Navi. You don't want that. I can do it, but you don't want that. Navi. Oh no. You're gonna get so mad. I'm not a coward. Where is my drop box on me? Oh, it's a lot more expensive now. It's there. It just isn't cheap anymore. Drop something on me. Try to think of the nicest way to be mean, because everyone wants me to be mean to them. Alright. Let's see. Rollin. I'm gonna start with you because I have to think of the... Listen! I'm gonna put you all in slow mode. No. Okay. I'll do it in order. Guess I can't drop on you because I want a little buddy on the desk. Navi. Oh man, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. The fact that you leave people on red is infuriating. And I'm gonna leave it at that. That should be enough. Rollin, I am disgusted at how much you put yourself down. Also to the fact of it being infuriating. I never said I'm a good texter messenger. I never said you were. You said be mean to you. How is that being mean? Because you're disgusting. I'm disgusted by you. I don't need to be mean to Redeem. I am... You're just very easy to be mean to, Ark. What can I say? Get your Sages out of the way, you fucks! You asked for it! You asked for it! Suck my dick! You don't want me to be mean to you, don't fucking redeem it, you fools! What the hell? What else was asked for? The Way of the Elder Gods? This is all you get, Ark. Stare into their eyes. What is happening? I'm getting 100 plus and plus 2 channel points. Why are you getting so many channel points? Mods, take them away from Sniper. Take all of Sniper's points. Is this the stream where we try to cancel people? Hey, it's Papa Agron. We've already been canceled, Papa. Takes all the points back. In fact, you know what? Time Sniper out, just because. You can't scream if you're timed out. Time him out for 5 minutes. Just learn to stop asking questions. Exactly. Somebody time him out. I need it. I need it. How you doing, Papa? Ark! Are you looking at their eyes? Love you, beautiful. Gonna be lurking while at work. I love you, Papa. What happened to the little buddy redeem? It's gone. You don't get it. It's gone. Debo, answer question, please. I wasn't paying attention. What did you say? Whose question am I answering? Where's little buddy redeem? It's gone. There are no more buddies. Buddies are gone. Rip little buddies. I'm leaving that. I want a little... No, you wanted me to be mean. Guess what? Joke's on you. Little buddies are dead. No more buddies. It's the evil Ark. Merry Christmas. Ark, you looking at their eyes? You've been sacrificed to the Elder Gods. Not evil Ark. There's more than one way to say Ark, Ark. Bet, let's go. You're now one with the Elder Gods. Sacrifice me. Did I actually turn it off? I mean, get rid of it? Oh yeah, I guess I did. I didn't realize that was what I turned off. You know, everyone asks me to be mean. Everyone redeems be mean, and as soon as I start being mean, everyone starts walking away. Y'all don't know what you fucking want. Exactly. You understand. Wait a minute, I can't start agreeing with Ark. Fuck you, Ark. What the hell happened? My little friends are like that. Walking away because you don't have little buddy redeems. I know. You wanted me to be mean. I'm being mean. It has nothing to do with your pathetic insults. Listen. I didn't... Does it say insult me? Does it say insult me, Navi? What is little buddy? Little buddy isn't a thing. Did anywhere on that redeem say insult me? No. It didn't, Navi. It said be mean to me. Is that a pumpkin with a goatee? Yes. It has a goatee, see? Oh wait, that one you can't really see well. Is there one that you can see well? Maybe the BRB screen? No? Did I make them all small? Oh, that one's... It's little pumpkin guts. Damn, Navi coming out here with her own evil arc. No, listen. It does kind of look like a beard when it's small like that. Little pumpkin goatee. No, it's spitting out its guts. Listen, Halloween brings out the worst in people. Everyone's evil arc. Anyway, I'm gonna call it goatee because it's what it looks like. I mean, that's an impressive sideways goatee it's got going on. It must be like whistling in the wind. The gnome on the desk is a little buddy. Yeah, Berserker got a free one. Yep. Hey, Berserker. I'll even give you a free smooch. For Zombie Berserker. But for reals, do you guys like the setup? I put a lot of work into it. It was exhausting. It's very spooky. How do you get those teeth? It's under teeth. I mean, I guess I can walk you through it. You should have changed the eggplant to an evil eggplant. Yeah, I know. Listen, I did so much. I was done. I was literally setting up during starting soon because I messed up a few things. I'll show you later. I'm not gonna say after stream because that's a lie. But it's if you go to teeth and then it's like edit or something. I can't remember what it says. And you can actually change them. Yeah, you like the teeth? After stream, you better sleep. Maybe, depending on when I stop, because I work at 5. Oh, I also did this. Hold on. Yeah, like I said, I did so much. So, there's I, and then there... Oh, wait, I don't even have these locked. What in Jesus fuck? Let's lock those. So, let's change the channel a couple times. We got... Oop. I like that one. I love how creepy that one looks. Someone... No! Shut the fuck up! If anyone donates, donate to the charity. That's all I want to see. If you're gonna donate, this is where you go. Don't fucking donate biddies. But yeah, we have the clapping children.
Sounds like we go.
Oh, it's so quiet.
Looks like we go.
Here, I'll do you one. Hold on. We're actually gonna turn down all. I'll give you a freebie. I'll give you a freebie.
The box. You opened it. We came.
Stop donating to me! Donate to the fundraiser! Hold on here. Where is it? Commands. I'll give you a freebie because it was so quiet. Events. Bits.
Sounds like we go.
Wait, I could turn it up. I could turn it up.
It looks like we go.
I'm saving for TwitchCon. Then don't spend biddies on me. That's counterintuitive. Sound. There we go. Turn that bitch up. It's gonna be loud. Let's blow out the speakers. Let's see what happens now. How loud's it gonna be? Tell me if I blow out your speakers.
Sounds like we go.
That's actually pretty good.
It looks like we go.
But what if I already have biddies? Then I can't argue with you. You're gonna do whatever you want anyways. I can't argue with you. Alright, now we're just doing shit on the fly. Hold on, we're gonna turn this back on, might as well. Posture check, bet. What if I have 1,000 bits, but you don't? Remember, you don't have 1,000 bits. Because I also don't remember if I changed that or not. Oh, I did actually change it. What did I change it to? Don't answer that. Hold on. So let me change the volume on these now. Just so... I didn't realize Leprechaun was so low. So do that one. That one we don't need to change. This one we'll need to change. Turn the volume up. And then save. Alright, so Leprechaun is louder now. Okay. Now we can go back here. Bop, bop, bop. On the fly. Alright, now back to growing my grandpa. Imagining having things ready and done before stream. Fuck you, Ark. As you can clearly see, I put a little bit of time into this shit. Suck my ass. I'm over here 3 a.m. still doing things. I don't know what it's like either. It's up till 3 fucking a.m. doing this, and I was up at 8. Thank you very much. Anyone who... Oh, wait. Spotify! Thank you. Anyone who comes close to me, well... They are my eyes, my nose, my skin. Their thoughts become mine, and shape what I make. However, when I was alone for so long, I didn't have a lot of people near me. What you are thinking and expecting of me is shaping what I'm saying. How am I saying it? Do you understand? Y'all actually do stuff for your stream. And so, because I did not have enough input from my surroundings in order to put the material to use, the material falls off my body, crawls away, and usually dies. I mean, I try. Ooh, I try. Oh, can I get a recognition, please? Ooh, I try. Listen, then don't talk shit, Ark. Y'all do amazing. Nope, I don't. Because I'm not ready for stream, right, Ark? I don't do amazing because I'm not ready before stream. Right? I am able to make the most of my material when someone is looking right at me, projecting who I will be, like you are now. What are you thinking and expecting of me is shaping what I'm saying, how I'm saying it. Do you understand? See? I don't need to know about the proboscis. I'm fine. Do you want the doll? I've done everything I can for you, Grandpa. Fed you. I'm gonna end the week. I'm not asking about it. Grandpa deserves some sort of privacy. You're so nosy, Ark. Fucking I know you quit. I'm also still canceled on Twitter. It's been a fucking week now. Who could that be? Come in. Ah, Adrian. Good to see you. Aren't you a little early? No matter. I suppose I have some time now. How have you been? How's your grandpa doing? That's why I wanted to talk to you. Something's happened. Oh, what happened? Nothing bad, I hope. No, nothing bad. Just different, I think. Maybe even good. Well, I'll tell you about it. Well, last night, something woke me up. There was a noise at first. It was like it came from the walls. I could hear it from my bedroom, but there was something else. Something calling. I could hear it just barely. I was afraid somehow Grandpa hurt himself. I had to go find out. I went downstairs, and the vent, the place where I first found Grandpa, or whatever grew him with, it was open. Do you remember how I told you about the vent in the ceiling behind the bars? I think he had climbed up into it. He had gotten so big he could have done that. Maybe he had gotten trapped somehow in the vent. I had to go see. I got inside. I heard the calling again, more clearly this time. Grandpa was definitely in the vents somewhere. I could feel him hearing my thoughts. I got a weird feeling, a sense in the air. I had to go forward. As I moved in closer, the vent had stuff in it. The kind of slimy, hairy stuff Grandpa would leave around a lot. He was definitely close. Something was there at the end. Oh! But it wasn't Grandpa. It looked maybe like he had made it, though. Boop, boop. It was slumped in the corner. He had a weird mouth, and it had its lungs on the outside, and drew in just enough air to call out. And then it stopped. Stopped breathing. And then something was hanging over me. And then I woke up in my bed. In your bed? Adrian, it sounds like this was quite a dreadful dream. Are you alright, by the way? Your face is twitching, like you're about to have a violent sneeze. I'm fine, it's just Grandpa. You see, it took me a little while to figure out, but later when I was brushing my teeth, I saw one of Grandpa's whiskers poking just out of the space under my eye. And it started to remember how, in the vent, he hid inside of me. It was so fast I could barely remember, but soon I had started to feel him sliding around in my head, behind my forehead and behind my eyes and nose. It doesn't hurt at all. It just ticklish. I'm glad I can be with him. Oh, I can feel him now. I think he wants to meet you. Part of him is moving down my arm. Oh. I'm starting to get worried, Adrian. You really should not be twitching like this. I should walk you to the nurse's office. Come on, let's go. You should really meet him. I've told you so much about him. Here. What are you doing? Adrian, you're starting to look very ill. Please, just wait. Just stay still. He's gathering. Waiting at my fingertips. Why do you look like that? You don't have to be afraid. Look. Oh. There are two endings in growing my grandpa. Oh. Well, that was it. Decel. I didn't fail. I grew Grandpa, did I not? Grandpa looked pretty grown. In fact, I take it as an absolute victory. You got the failure ending? What do you define as a victory ending? I won. Grandpa got grown, did he not? The game is called Growing My Grandpa, and my grandpa got fucking grown. Listen, it can say whatever it wants. Like I said, I grew Grandpa. Not only did I grow Grandpa, I killed a therapist too. I feel like it was an absolute victory. At what cost? I just told you the cost of a therapist. And a little girl. What? Oh, my mouth does it too. Ah. Ah. Oh. Let's see. Here, we'll even do this. Give me a second. I don't want to watch all of it. Oh, I just wanted to see a good ending. Like, there's literally like no, just, oh, this is the good ending. This is what I was afraid of. What? A dead therapist and a dead little girl? You're so afraid. Why are you always so afraid? We need to find something to really scare you, Ark. Dead little girl, yes. Who needs therapy? Who needs a little girl? Keep spinning Shen away because Dima... Listen! You're putting words in my mouth. And I don't appreciate that. I just simply said I didn't get a failure ending. I killed a therapist. Maybe if the little girl, I'm pretty sure you just said who needs little girls. Yeah, I didn't say anything about killing a little girl. I said who needs them. I mean, you do apparently. You need a little girl, but I don't have any little girls. I don't want little girls because that would make me a weirdo. Would you like something else in your mouth? Shut up, Rollin! Get out of here! Like a gummy? Yes. Do you want a gummy in your mouth? There's like nobody online. I don't even know who to raid. I mean, I could just take one. Do it. Be nice to Rollin. What are you gonna do, Chan? You gonna kill me? I'll just come back. Listen. It's too late now. I'm back. Gummy these nuts. No. Debo gets cummies and I want gummies. There is no more cummies on this channel. Get it right. Fun Debo's gone. There is no dicks and cummies. You gotta go to someone else's. You have to go to Rollins' chat now. All the fun is gone from here. I want to buy more gummies. What do we do now? Like, there's nobody even to raid. Is this where we just like end stream and just say like, all right, bye forever? I go to Lyra and Razzie for cummies. There you go. Perfect. I'm not playing that game again. It was not... I'm not playing a 2-hour game again just to see, like, oh, hey, therapist died again or something. It wasn't that engaging. And if I play it again, it's literally just going to be me clicking the button. Fine, raid Aki. I thought about it, but is she doing Culttober yet? I want that game, to be honest. What, the Growing Your Grandpa? I mean, Aki and Polar are the only ones I have online. Polar's doing Phasmo. We got Phasmo and Art. I don't know what you guys want to do. I didn't expect... I mean, it is noon already. There's a VTuber I know. Oh yeah, Grandpa's not even online. Man. No Phasmo. Devs suck ass. What do you mean? What do you mean the devs suck ass for Phasmo? What are you on about? Kelly Siren? Clearly I don't know. They're racist and support people who sexually harass others? What? I feel like this is like a off-stream conversation. Oh, I can't raid her. She's got like fucking 100 people. She's like an actual like streamer. Are you insane, Ark? I'm not raiding a real person. Blind raiding someone I don't know who's an actual streamer? This guy's over here like, oh, raid a real streamer. Raid Bib? Bib's another real streamer. Bib has 200 people. I'm gonna go ahead and raid... Well, I guess I can't raid Polar, so I gotta raid Aki then. Everyone's saying we can't raid Polar. Sorry, bud. Don't be a coward. Aki's a real... Well, then I guess that's it. We're just ending the stream. You're right. Everyone's a real streamer. I can't raid anybody. Sorry, guys. Have a good day. Devo is not a real streamer. Don't fucking lie to me like that. I'm a reek streamer. That's right, I fucking reek.
I have 60 seconds.
You have 60 seconds, guys.
Choose wisely.
Alright, I got 60 seconds to figure out who I'm rating, guys. Then you're a real streamer? No. I'm just throwing shit at a wall and seeing what sticks.
Want to play a game?
All right, guys. Get your raid messages ready. We're raiding a beautiful person doing some heckin' art. And there will be blood. Boop. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.